Libra and Twin Flames. Hi. Twin Flames. Let's start with those. Libra and the Twin Flames. Let's start with Twin Flames. One soul, two bodies. Very intense connection, and the main purpose of meeting Twin Flame is soul awakening and spiritual ascension. It is not about the other person, and with that in mind, this reading is to see what is most important for you at this time. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this video, there is a message in this video for you. So what is it that's important for you, Libra, to focus on your soul journey as an individual who also is on twin flame journey? My philosophy is that a Libra, or anyone really, any sign, but in this case Libra, who is on soul journey but not on twin flame journey, because as I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you are most likely, you've met your twin flame, you are on twin flame journey. Not everybody has twin flame in this lifetime, so people still are on their soul journey even if they don't have twin flames, is my point. So the reading for Libra on soul journey versus reading for Libra who is on soul journey and on twin flame journey as well, the messages are probably going to be different. Maybe there'll be some similarities, but so my point, these are specifically for Libra who is also on who are also on twin flame journey. I am hi, my name is ReGina. Welcome to this video, welcome to my channel, the channel where I am going to be posting different reading videos, twin flame sign videos, reading videos, oracle card readings, tarot card readings. This is a very first video for you Libra people. I am recording, so bear with me, don't judge me too harshly. I am still figuring out how exactly to do these readings and, like, you know, what type of readings specifically to offer, like how this channel is going to be unfolding. So but this is a starting point. This is the first video, and when it comes to twin flames, I know from personal experience how intense it can get. I am on a twin flame journey myself, and so that's why I also chose to do twin flame readings too, because I feel you. I know to some degree on general level what it is from experience. And now, without any further ado, let's get into the reading. I'm going to pull all oracle cards, 3 oracle cards with a message, and let's see what the message is. Okay, we have already some cards out. I am the person who does use card, like if they fall, if they flip around or so, like I use those cards in a reading, like this one. This one came for one other sign too. I forgot which one it was. I've been doing readings for every single sign today. All right, so here we have three cards. Vegetarian, connect with nature, and a spiritual teacher. These are 3 cards. Let's see, how do I show them? This and this. All right, how do we start? I'm gonna start with vegetarian. Now, it can mean that the message of this card could be exactly what it says, to become a vegetarian. Like if you you probably heard the background noise, car on the street. If you've been thinking of and had it on mind to change your eating habits and become vegetarian, then this is your confirmation card. Do it. But this card, the message of this, like this card can be also symbolic to just really paying attention to your eating habits and your diet. Like if you've been thinking of if you are vegetarian and you've been thinking of eating paleo or keto or whatever, like without any name, just eat everything that you want to eat, then this could be a message also with this card. And I'm gonna share a personal experience here because I feel like it's gonna help also for some of you to understand it also better, because I was on raw food, vegan diet or eating style. Like, okay, plant-based. I think the most correct way to call it would be I was on a plant-based diet for a few years, and it was not for me. It was not for me. I tried it, and I became like super tired. Like I was constantly hungry, and I gained a lot of weight, and it was just not for me. And then I switched to then I went all to the opposite side, where I would eat meat for some time, and I lost weight, and I always had energy, and I didn't have to eat much. And that was the end of me being on a plant-based diet, because just that worked for my body the best. And so what I'm trying to say is that some of you might be on a vegetarian diet or some other kind that's just not working for you. And if you're not feeling well in your body, then try something different. Even if you don't know what that different is, try it. And maybe for some of you, the message of this card is to just change how many times a day you eat, or cut out snacking or late night eating or something like that. But pay attention to how different foods make you feel, and which ones to keep in your diet and which ones not. Now the next card is connect with nature. Pretty self-explanatory. This really is like going out in the nature, spending some time in the nature, even if you just go for a walk in your neighborhood. It doesn't necessarily need to be driving to some park, going for a long hike and something like that. Just going out for a walk and without earphones in, without listening to something on your device, but really just go out for a walk and listen to some sounds of birds. I mean, I guess it would be much nicer and more effective if there weren't cars driving by, like you just heard earlier in this video in the background. But either way, just going outside, not spending all the time or indoors, will help. And like I said, whatever you spending time out in the nature and connecting with nature, however it looks for you, it is important to not use any devices, electronic devices. Put the phone away. Don't listen to any books or podcasts or music while you are on that walk in the nature. The whole point of going out in the nature is to connect with nature. Pay attention to plants, to the air, to birds chirping, singing, things like that. So, because, if you go out if you go out in the nature and you're still connected to your devices, that's not really connecting with nature. So yeah, that's the message. And the last message is a spiritual teacher. So the message of this card is that well, this one has two meanings. It can mean that you are a teacher, and if you've been thinking of teaching something these days, you know, you don't have to be a teacher to work in school environment. These days you can create like a course, a mini course or webinar or something. You can create YouTube channel and have videos, create videos teaching something. You know, there are many options, and maybe you're already doing it, or maybe you've been thinking of doing it, then this is your sign to just do it. But the other aspect of this card, the message of this card could be that you are a teacher just by being who you are. You could be like, the perfect example is when adults with children don't always realize that children learn from them just by watching how parents interact with each other, or adults around them interact with each other, how other kids interact with each other, and how their how adults in their life interact with other people when out and about, in store or in some other social place. So there are these memes or like videos or so funny ones going around on social media here and there. I've seen them too, where a kid says some swear word or says something that's not really child appropriate, but clear that they have heard it from their parents or someone else, maybe their older siblings or so. My point is, even if you're not drawn to teach something to other people, keep in mind that you may be, like, someone may be watching you, not like in a creepy way watching you, but someone may be watching you, learning from you, just watching how you live, how your actions are in different situations in life, just learning from you as a person, how you show up in this world. And also, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you also have some people in your life, I would imagine, that you maybe look up to or admire, or something they've done. And I mean, I would imagine there is something in your life, some situation in your life that you can relate to, where you saw someone else do something and it inspired maybe you to do something in your life, and it wasn't some lesson, official lesson that this person in your life was teaching. It's just by the way they live, you learn something. And that's all. That's all I have for you this time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got some value from these messages and they were helpful. And if you vibe with my vibe, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you hopefully in some future videos.